Give me a moment.
Hello folks, it's the 5th of March. We're here at Ladyfield Farm on the west coast of Scotland, the West Highlands. We moved here from Essex last summer and this is us. We're going to make our lives here. We're going to convert this barn that I'm walking past now and we're going to build a house. We're going to grow lots of food, we're going to keep some animals, and so we've got lots going on. I suppose our busiest activity at the moment is getting our vegetables on the go for the year. We're following the work of Charles Dowding, who has pioneered and championed no-dig gardening for decades now, and we discovered him last year and have become avid followers. So everything we're doing is just a reflection of everything we've learnt from his YouTube channel and his books and his courses. So that's been our main activity. So I'm just heading down to the polytunnel now, the little mini polytunnel that we've got where we are sowing everything, because we've got a hotbed in there which we've made from pallets, cardboard and horse manure. And I'll show you what we've got on the go at the moment, and I've got some video from the 2nd of March as well, which is 3 days ago. So I'll show you what we've got as it is now, and hopefully I can show a comparison of that with what it was like just 3 days ago. So I'm going to head to the polytunnel now, and I'm also going to sow some calabrese, cabbage, onions, a few bits and pieces. And in the rest of the video I thought it'd be nice just to catch up with other things we've been doing. I've just been getting by on doing daily chores and filming some of them, cutting down some trees, stacking wood, all the things that go with living on a little croft really. So hope you find it interesting, and I'm going to go into polytunnel and give you a look at what we got. Right, well, this is all of our seedlings that have been sown in the last, well, the oldest sowing on here is from the 17th of February, so that's 16 days, so 3 weeks. That's the broad beans over the back there. And if I edit this right, you can see what they looked like 3 days ago as well, on the 2nd of March. We've also got white and red onions in that module tray. Here we've got spinach and spring onions. Here's some really nice beetroot coming along. It's looking pretty good. A couple of types of coriander. The tall coriander there is just ordinary coriander, and then the one that's not come up quite so quick is coriander lemon. Then more red onions, and then this is a tray of radish, which was sown on the 25th. That came up real quick. So they all started off life here on this hotbed. It's got a fleece over it at the moment, and this tray in the centre here, these are bijou lettuce, which we sowed in this pot here, and they came up and we've pricked them out day before yesterday, I think they were pricked out into individual cells. And the other things we've got in here, we've got various peas for pods and peas for shoots, a few different varieties. We've got some peppers and dill. The dill's just started to come up. We've got some chilies there, and the hotbeds, well, we topped it up the day before yesterday, and we did it in the evening. It was probably a bit of a mistake because it cooled right down. It's sitting at about 45. It was up to 55, and the temperature in the compost was right up in the high 20s. And because we topped it up, the manure that went on was quite cool. It's taken a while to warm up, but we're back up to 19 degrees, which is this little probe that I've got going into one of the seed trays. So 19 degrees is all but, it's pretty good. And just the warmth from the cow manure, sorry, the horse manure, it's just coming up there, and yeah, it's warm, it's lovely. It's just enough extra lift to get the seeds to germinate, which they wouldn't do if they were just out in the open. So we're really excited, and some of the peas that we sowed last week or week before are now in the ground under fleece over there. They're going to be grown for shoots. See if we can sneak a look at a couple of them under there. Yeah, there we go. They're the first things we've actually got in the ground, and we've got them under the fleece, partly to keep them a little warmer, but also with the wood around the edge to stop the mice getting at them. We did get some pea shoots growing in the other polytunnel, and over a period of 2 nights the mice ate the whole lot, didn't leave us one, so we're not having that again. So that's what the wood's for. So that's where we're at with the polytunnel, and for the rest of the video I'm going to show you what else we've been up to over the last 10 days or so since our last video came out. So hope you enjoy it. Catch you in a bit. So out here, it's just a glorious day. Look at this, 2nd of May. Why do I keep saying May? 2nd of March. It's because it is more like May. It's just glorious. So these are the beds that we've been preparing. They're now, these 2 rows are now done, and they're mulched with, they've got about 4 or 5 inches of cow manure, and then they've got about another 2 inches of compost on top, with the cardboard in between for the paths. And they're doing great. They'll be ready for putting some, we might put some garlic in there fairly soon. And we've just put all these posts in around the outside, you can see them, because we've still got sheep, and potentially getting some more. So we need to keep them off of this area. So rather than fence them in somewhere, we've decided we're going to fence the garden off. So this is hopefully today we're going to get an electric fence up around there, and that'll keep them away. So that is our electric fence up and connected. 3 wires all round, some very natty pallet gates that hinge on a post, just so we can get in and out without killing ourselves. And I don't know whether we'll be able to see the tester. We're going to put the tester on it, so you put the earth rod in there and then touch the, there we go, 8,000 volts. Come near our vegetables if you dare. Yep, 8,000 volts.
That should sort the cats out.
So hopefully, that's really good. That's the first time we've ever done anything like this. So, because we're going to have sheep here, so they're going to love getting in there and messing the beds up. They've already trod through the beds a couple of times. So this will keep them off. That's we're really fortunate that we have an electric supply. The main supply into the property is just there, so we've got the little main supply inside there. Run the cable under the road here and just connected it up down the bottom there, and then we've got these two sprung loaded gate bits, so we can undo two of those.
Could you
and
undo
then step
two
over
of
the
those
bottom
so
one.
that I can demonstrate and go pick that pole up, please?
Oh, of course. Well, you can do the other one if you like. That's it. Step over. A little exaggerated step there. Very elegant.
It'd be terrible if I hit my knee on that one.
So, feels like we've got a proper little patch now for veg. And this is just the beginning. Had a very busy time earlier in the week, just down the back here. There was a big willow tree on the edge of the water here. Now this pond, you know, there's a big area just there, but as we come along here it really narrows out. But we've realised that it actually, you can see the water down here. All of this brush has just, I don't know, it's just been cut and pushed in there over the years previous to us being here. And this tree, big willow tree, was here. It had split and was rotting, and half of it had fallen over into the water, into that big patch that you can see there. And so what we'd like to do is, because the water that comes into here flows from way up there. There's 2 or 3 burns, I don't know if you can see through there, through the gap in the trees. There's a tank up there. That's where the old house that used to be had its water supply. And so that flows down along with 2 other burns, and they all come in to our property just over there, and they flow through here, and that's what fills the pond continually. It's always flowing. So we'd like to clear this. It's really shallow, and it's just full of silt. So we're going to try and clear all that, and then this will be nearly as wide as that section up there, and it will be a lovely body of water. So we've been clearing wood, splitting wood, stacking wood, bagging wood. It's been really and really worth doing, because it's really good wood for burning. And there was a big conifer here again, starting to decay a bit, so, and quite out of place really. And stealing light from these 2 trees here, they're just beautiful in the summer. They're aspen, and they turn a lovely red, and then they go gold, and they kind of, you know, they kind of shimmer like this when the wind blows. And so they're going to become the feature along this, what eventually, well, we would like to think will become a riverbank. So that's another thing that we've been doing. And now if I bring you up round here, the log store is getting to be nicely, it's not full yet, but it's heading that way. And that's been very much increased by annual holiday again. The work I've been doing on a Monday over in a place called Otter Ferry, where I've been felling trees. And our friend Jock owns that property and has got a big stand of trees there, which he's cutting to build his house. And my repayment for helping him cut those trees and to mill them is as much wood as I want. So this is just one trailer load that we brought back yesterday. That's just all for burning. It's all got to be split yet. Do we know somebody who can split logs?
Not those.
They are a bit tough. But this is the log store. This This dark row at the bottom was the conifer tree that was around the corner. And then the white, the much lighter stuff is the willow. And then that at the top is some of the spruce that we've just split. But this row, this stack is now 3 rows deep. So that's filling up nicely.
Well, we kind of estimated, didn't we, that we had a week across the bottom.
Yeah, we reckon we could burn about a week, about maybe 18 inches, 2 foot up. So we reckon each row is going to be about a month's worth. We reckon that we're going to be burning for 6 months a year, don't we, roughly? So we need 6 rows for a year.
And 6 rows in hand.
6 rows in hand, yes. We want to be 2 years ahead, so we want to have that year plus the following year's drying. But I think we'll probably end up burning more than we think. So the idea is we're going to fill up both these bays, and then I'll build another 2 similar bays this side. And we'll fill those up as well. As well as getting firewood, the other thing that we're doing from on a Monday is I can mill and cut whatever timber I want. And this is the stuff that we got done yesterday. Just that stuff on the roof there, some 4x2 and some 3x2. Because one of our next projects, which we're just going to get done and get out of the way, is that we're going to clad the caravan. I want to build a frame all around the caravan with rafters to create a sloping roof. And then we're going to insulate it with sheep's wool and clad it with, again, boards from Jock's place in Otter Ferry, which we'll mill from logs that we're cutting at the moment from the trees that we're felling. So that's pretty much what we've been on. Well, apart from yesterday morning, which was very similar to this. Was it yesterday? No, it wasn't yesterday morning. It was Sunday morning, wasn't it? Sunday morning, 28th of February. Lindsay finally got to take her Christmas present out, and maybe I'll show you the video of the Christmas present first, because I set Lindsay a little bit of a challenge at Christmas, because we were expecting family to be up at Christmas, and with the whole travel restriction thing going on, that wasn't possible. So we had to make our own entertainment at Christmas, and my idea of that was to hide Lindsay's presents all over the farm. And so we had a treasure hunt in the frost on Christmas morning, and so Lindsay was able to find her presents. I kind of steered her in the right direction, so she found them in the right order, and she finally got to use it on Sunday. And I'll leave you with a little bit of that footage, I think, and hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what we're doing, send a few other people in our direction. And thanks to everybody who has subscribed. The numbers keep growing, and it's really pleasing to see that people are interested. So I hope you enjoy this one, and we'll get another one ready for you as soon as we can. Yeah, it's ice about.
How am I going to get up now?
I don't know.
I'm really going to get up now.
You let her jump.
Is it breakable? Not going to help, I'm further away.
You'll have to jump.
I can't.
Of course you can jump.
Is it breakable?
You never played netball?
I was terrible. Is it breakable? Is it
No.
breakable? Find out the way, Cat.
Cat is it? Oh! Ah, see? Genius. Oh, that packaging worked well then.
I got a new axe. You know I'm little, right? Is that down there?
What have you seen? Oh, look out.
Yeah, I'll be crying in a minute.
Hello, Pussycat. Yeah, you'll be grumpy in a minute when you can't get down, won't you?
Can I get that one? Is that one?
Whoa.
It looks like one.
I reckon it's fallen off a Santa's sleigh as he flew over.
Maybe.
Can't open this though.
I can't open it.
No, you can take it, but you can't open it.
Okay. And now I continue looking.
Yeah.
How big is the thing I'm looking for?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
See if there's anything unusual. Have I missed it?
I wouldn't tell you if you had.
Oh no, don't do that. Is it under something? Is it in fairly plain sight?
I'm not telling you.
Oh jeez,
Just
I've got to go properly hunting. Are they all wrapped the same? In the red?
Maybe.
You're not making this very easy, are you?
No.
It's fun though.
They fall over the edge.
Is this one like super well hidden?
I'm not going to give you any clues.
Is it in something? Have I got to go in?
Can't tell you that either.
Anything.
Oh look, sheep. Look out.
Have I passed it already? Just give me
wouldn't
some.
tell you. What?
Could you give me quiet?
You know what?
Could you give me quiet? Oh God. Oh, thank you.
It's alright. Don't fall in.
I've got a book in my pocket.
Cat's getting in.
Oh my gosh. Babes. And then that.
Maiden voyage coming up.
You really don't have to feel like getting back into this again.
Well, come on then.
Can't get Hold on. Hold on.
Maiden voyage of a dry suit.
Just give me a moment. They're going to be stretched first, do you think?
No.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
I'm going to have no hair left.
I would help you, but I'm too busy.
Oh, can you just put that down and try and release some?
No. Oh, you're going to enjoy that collar. There you go. Imagine if you've got one the right size.
This is far too big, isn't
I
it?
know. It's quite fetching, isn't it?
People get quite hot.
I'd imagine you're going to be.
Okay.
No, it's pretty solid there. Go for it.
I'm ever going to get out.
Yeah.
I have tears. It's the business.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, you take your time.
You sure?
Yeah, yeah. I've got biscuits.
Huh?
I've got biscuits.
I haven't had anything to eat yet.
What, do you want a biscuit? Take it with you? Huh?
Nah.
Nah.